Yes, indeed. We back again. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the dojo, which is my channel. The topic of discussion for today: you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. What you talking about, Hawk Sensei? What's reap what you sow? I'll tell you. Have you ever heard the phrase, what goes around comes around, what goes up must come down, what you put out always comes back, you get what you give? That's what we talking about. You harvest what you plant. You reap what you sow. What does this mean? This means when you put good out, you get good back. When you put bad out, you get bad back. Now, I'm not talking about having back problems. No. Get bad back. No. You get bad energy, bad returns, negative. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going through this life with no regard, with no caution, no care or concern for the next person, it's only a matter of time. If you going out here doing wrong, there's many different examples I can give you of doing wrong, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Your consciousness tells you right from wrong. You know in your heart when something's right or wrong. So if you're out here doing things that are wrong, it's only a matter of time before you will be wronged. Goes around, comes around. What goes up must come down. You're going to always reap what you sow. You can reap good harvest. You can put good out into the world. You can plant inspiration. You can plant motivation. You can plant community. You can plant ideas. You can put a lot of good things out into this world. And on the other end of the spectrum, you can put a lot of bad things out into this world. You can put out a lot of ill will by doing people wrong. You can lie to people, mislead people. You can manipulate people. You can hurt people. And all of these things that you do will eventually come back to you. Maybe twofold, fivefold, sevenfold, tenfold. Who knows? But we know that when it comes back to you, it's always going to be multiplied. It may just be time and a half. You know what I mean? But it's always going to come back a little bit heavier than what you put out. Energy is never lost nor destroyed, it just moves from one party to the next, right? I made a video a while back, Karma is Real. You could say this is Karma is Real Part 2, but not real. Because we're not talking about karma in the philosophical sense. We talking about the metaphysical, the actual reality that we live in. And it's been proven time and time again. You don't have to subscribe to any particular philosophy to know that what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. If you're enriching the lives of other people will enrich your life. Prime example, content creators. Whether they're giving you information, entertaining you, you know what I mean, teaching you, showing you things. They are providing a service, whether you realize it or not. The longer you tune into the videos, the more fulfilling that service is or at least it's interpreted or perceived by the algorithm. Right? If the algorithm detects that the content that you're uploading is needed or useful, it'll be pushed and promoted to more people. That's how views go up. The more people see this video and resonate with it and like the messages that I'm pushing, more people will see it. I will reap a bigger audience because the audience that is watching now would deem it needed or useful. And then the algorithm will do its thing. Right? But that's just a digital example. Let's talk about real world examples. You go to work every day. You do your job. You might think there should be some big reward at the end of this. No. When you do your work, you're rewarded with the continuation of having a support system, having a way to finance your lifestyle. That's the reward. That's the reaping of the work that you're sowing. You reap and you sow. You sow the work. You reap the finances. You sow the work and you continue to sow the work. You'll continue to have a job. You have a business. There's a demand for the merchandise that you have on display. People like what you have, and they will begin to purchase your products because they like it, or they want it, or they need it. Right? The more people buy the product, the more profitable it will be. The store, the brand, the merchandise. It'll be more profitable the more people indulge in it. This could be food, this could be clothes. This could just be simply just the service of helping people, tutorial videos. I noticed that tutorial videos do really good on YouTube. But enough about positive examples. Let's give you some negative examples, right? You like to steal. It's hypothetical. I know you don't like to steal. You wouldn't be watching this content if you did. You like to steal, and you run with other people that steal, right? You guys all get together and plot a course of how you're gonna confiscate this catalytic converter or whatever else. You're gonna break into somebody's house and take all their goods, right? Let's say it's 4 of y'all. Y'all get lucky. You don't get caught, you don't get shot, you don't get locked up. But you begin to notice the things that you steal and pawn away. You know what I mean? You begin to notice that your money stash is getting smaller. But you're putting money in your, in your safe order. You notice that you come home with a big haul, but the next day you don't have as much stuff. Why? There's no honor amongst thieves. You reap what you sow. If you're stealing and you're in a group of people that steal, you think they won't steal from you? They be like, shit. The rationale is, hey, it's not yours anyway. You stole it from them, so shit. That's the rationale. No honor amongst thieves. You're going to reap what you sow. If you're stealing, it's only a matter of time before somebody steals from you or steals on you. You know what I mean? It can go either way. I mean, y'all here harming people, hurting people, even unaliving people. It's only a matter of time before somebody hurts, or unalives you. That's how it goes. Are you not seeing what's going on in the quote unquote hip hop scene nowadays? Rappers are dying like flies. It's one of the reasons why I gave up hip hop and rap. Because I didn't want to reap ill will. I didn't want to reap negativity. I didn't want to reap bloodshed. I didn't want to reap negativity. Stemmed from pure ego. That's what rappers are nowadays. They're ego and nothing else. Plenty of them have had their time in the sun. None of them really even got talent no more. It's just pure ego. Pure ego. But that's all right. Because you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to reap what you sow. All that quote unquote humbling you think you be doing to other people, it's only a matter of time before the Most High humbles you. You don't gotta believe me. Just keep living life and you're gonna see. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. And remember, this is also including good harvests, good reapings. Right? It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not even be this year when you reap what it is that you're sowing out into the world. I'll say it again. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next week, next month, or even next year, or this year. But it will come. It always does. That's just how this world works. The longer you live, the more you get to see how things work. And reaping what you sow, it's a universal truth, a universal law that cannot be bent or broken. You will always get what you give. Things that go up into the sky always come back down. Right? We have lived our lives long enough to know these simple truths. There's a reason why these sayings are cliche, because they've been said a million times before, or maybe more. It's because they always have and always will be true. So, think about what it is that you're putting out into the world. Think about what it is that you're sharing. Think about the effect that you're having on the people and souls that you come across. Are you enriching their lives? Or are you taking from their lives? Are you enriching or are you siphoning? Are you enriching people's lives or are you siphoning from people's lives? Siphoning wealth, siphoning love, siphoning ambition. And what is siphon? What is siphon? I don't have the exact definition on hand, but I can tell you what siphoning is. Let's say you got a car, right? Most cars run on gas, unless you got an electrical vehicle. If you see somebody open your gas tank and put some type of suction apparatus, something that can pump the gas out of your car into, their container or whatever, that's called siphoning gas. Yes, it's illegal. taking something that ain't yours. Siphon. It's almost like it's not really just a physical, you know what I mean? Siphon can be like spiritual. Someone can siphon your spirit, you know what I mean? Steal your spirit away from you. Bring you to a very low point just by coming around or coming in contact with this person, this entity, this event, this, you know. But oh, don't worry. People that move like that, it's only a matter of time before they get everything siphoned from them. They get everything taken from them. They get the rug pulled from under them. Why? Because you reap what you sow. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how popular. I don't care how much money you got. You can't get away from the universal laws. The universal law, which is karma. Karma is just a single word for saying you gonna reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. What you put out is what you get back. Right? I'm not gonna talk your head off today. I pretty much made my point. But again, I want to say thank you for tuning in. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the shares, the likes. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I've been doing this daily discussions for over 80 days now. We're getting close to 90 and soon 100. I'm going to keep going until I just don't want to no more. But I'm trying to do this for at least a good 365. I want to see if I can upload every day for an entire year. I started like late October. So we're going to see if we can go full circle. But yeah, without further ado, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Hope that you're waking up with a plan and a purpose. That you're waking up with a smile on your face. You know what I mean? If you're not waking up with a plan or a purpose, be thankful because at least you're waking up. Till next time, guys. Take care. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.